So this is a new one for me, not done one of these before. Mk8 Golf GTI, about to get a serious glow up.
It absolutely rips. Oh. Handmade, right here in the UK, in my shop.
Welcome to NoFabs. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's episode we have got this in. It's a Mk8 Golf GTI. Not done one of these before at all. Not done anything to one of these, not a res delete, not nothing. So these are GPF models, so really quiet from factory. Even if you put an exhaust system on, you do get some noise. If you're interested what they sound like with just a cat back, keeping everything legal, then go up to this video. It is a Cupra, similar type of engine. It's the GPF engine, and I demonstrate there the type of sound you can get legally with just a valved catback exhaust. Sounded pretty good to say it were legal, but today this one's having a little bit more than that. This one is having a downpipe. We're making a downpipe for it, but it's also having a little something else. We're also installing, not making, installing a catback exhaust system, which is valved. Not supplied by us, it is from Top Gear, I believe. But the customer supplied it himself. I've got various bits and bobs down here on the floor, I will show you. But essentially, this is what we're installing. We're making a downpipe and we're installing this. First impressions of this, what do I think? It's a bit scabby, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit scabby. There's just silly little things what annoy me. Like if you can tell there, how that V-ball is welded on at an angle to correct a cock-up basically. Welded on at an angle, hate that. I mean, will it affect it? Nah. Will it sound any different because of that? Nah, it's just aesthetics. Devil is in the details when you're in my game. So yeah, it's not amazing. He's probably got it cheaper than what we could have made one for, but yeah, it looks all right. At a glance, it looks all right. It's all TIG welded up. It's not MIG welded like Miltex and all them. So yeah, it looks all right. Well, I guess it'll come down to how it fits. We'll see what it looks like when it's on car, see if it fits, and we'll do you a sound clip, honest review of it. If it sounds amazing, I'm going to tell you guys it sounds amazing. And you know, I always honest with you all. If it sounds absolutely incredible, I will tell you. So first things first, we'll get it up on ramp. We'll have a quick look at the stock exhaust system, and then, well, there's going to be a bit of this video what you're not going to see because there's a lot of labour. We've got to take steering rack, subframe, all that jazz off because we've got to build a downpipe for this first. We'll build the downpipe first, and then once we've got the sort of like the downpipe bottom section mocked together, we'll sort of start offering this up and then mock it straight onto it basically, providing this all lines up. I'm really worried it's using these horrible V-ball fittings. I hate these V-ball fittings, but no, they just never seal right. They're like what Mercs use. I hate the things. I don't know why anyone uses them, but it is what it is. We'll get it fitted. Let's get it up in air. Let's have a look at stock exhaust. Well, yeah, we'll do a sound clip before actually, yeah. Before we get up in air, we'll do a sound clip. Completely stock as far as I'm aware. So I'm pretty sure these will be non-valved. Yep, non-valved exhaust from factory. It's got an intake on it, so. Any different modes, sport mode or out?
That's sport.
Sport mode, is it making any difference? Not really. Very tone deaf. There's not a lot of sound from that exhaust at all. Very basic. Let's see what we can do with it. Right, a little bit of progress then. Everything's stripped off. Here's the original exhaust, original back box. These do not run a resonator. In fact, this does run a resonator. This does have a resonator. That's weird, isn't it? I've not really looked at this. I've been doing other things while Carl's been stripping it. But yeah, weirdly, this does have a resonator on a GPF model. That's bizarre. So for those of you who don't know, there's the catalytic converter, OPF there, GPF, gasoline particulate filter, whatever you want to call it. This is what's ruining the party on all these newer cars, this thing there. So that's what ruins party on all these. But yeah, I've not really had a Mk8 GTI ramp, but the Cupras and stuff do not run a centre resonator, so that's a shock to me. And there's all the subframe off, which is what's needed to get the downpipe out. Everything's off, everything's out at way at that. And now we can start building the downpipe. So what we'll do now is we'll put subframe back on because we'll make it so our downpipe is removable in and out of there with that on because we don't want to have to keep going up, down, up, down, up, down. We'll sling that back on and we'll make our downpipe like that. Yeah, that's it. we'll start making a downpipe, and then we'll, like I said, we'll leave this till last. We'll install all this last. We'll probably make it so the downpipe mates up to stock exhaust. Might even jig it if I've got time, I don't know. I don't think it's much different to the older ones, to be honest with you. I think it's the same, or it looks like it anyway. So this one has got the electronic diff, so not all of them did have that in older models. Don't know whether this is a performance pack or something, GTI, TCR, I don't know. Performance pack or something when it, that adult diff on them, but this has got it. And obviously there's a few sensors on this one, look. Sensor there, there's another sensor here, what needs to go back in, temperature sensors. There'll be some pressure pipes, but they won't be going back on. We'll leave the pressure pipes to atmosphere. Where are they? There, look, yeah. We'll leave the pressure pipes to atmosphere and then we'll just plug the actual sensors back in. Goes without saying that this modification is not legal. It will need tuning afterwards as well, because it'll need tuning to suit not having pressure readings, because it won't be happy. You'll get an implausible pressure reading after not very long of driving it. We will be able to get a quick tickle in a bit, but it will need tuning afterwards to get the maximum gains from it. Right, we're gonna get this subframe back on and we'll start making this downpipe. There it is, people, 3-inch downpipe for a Mk8 GTI. It's very similar to the older ones, except the turbo flange on these is 4-inch rather than 3.5-inch, so it looks really duggy because we've had to step it down a lot there. I think if I were to ever make another one, I'd probably try and do it at 3.5-inch out of there. Issue is I can't do that on this one because I didn't have any 3.5-inch bends in stock, so it weren't an option. So I've had to step it down to 3-inch, straight up flange, and go from there. And that'll do us. We'll get that back on now. What we're going to do is we're going to have a listen with the original exhaust cap back with the downpipe, just so I can show you what it sounds like that. And then we're going to fit the aftermarket one on, and I'll show you what it sounds like with that one as well. So you get best of both worlds out of this one video. Let's fit it. Right, our downpipe's on. Not for road use. All on. Let's let it down. And we're going to see what it sounds like with a downpipe with the stock exhaust. Right then, here we go. Stock exhaust with a downpipe. What does it sound like? Let's find out. A lot louder than what it used to be. A lot louder. That's going to sound right loud. That other exhaust is going to sound really loud compared to that. That's got a back box and a resonator in it, and it's really loud. It's going to be insanely loud with that other one on. It's got a resonator this big and it went valves are up, and it's going to be insanely loud. Sold it at about $1,500, $2,000 just to get cold start off. I don't think he's going to like that other exhaust. Obviously this will go a lot quieter when cold start goes off in a sec. But I think when that valve's open, the only thing it's running through is that tiny little bullet res, and I think it's going to be insanely loud. Right, there we go. Cold start's gone off. A lot quieter now than what it is, but what I'm saying is that exhaust is clearly designed to run on a GPF car. It's now not got a GPF. I'm worried that's going to be really loud. Probably not sound that nice, because this is quite loud. I can tell you now this is going to be loud with this exhaust. If I had time, I'd go and drive it for you, but I haven't got time. Go on then, gear to rev. That's loud as hell, man. It's loud, that, innit? It's loud as hell. So there you go. If you've got one of these and you want to know what it sounds like with just a 3-inch downpipe alone, there you go. There's what it sounds like. I suppose let's whip it off. Now we know what it sounds like with that on. Let's get the one on and let's see. I'm worried. I am worried. Loud, man. Loud. I hope this exhaust works. Alright, we'll get this one out at weight. Right, old one off. Doesn't sound like there's a great deal in that, but I don't know. Right, so only concern with this is obviously had a step down on it to reduce to original one. We're gonna have to cut that off, probably put a big sleeve clamp in there because it's all 3-inch, so I didn't want to step it down to that. Issue is we need to angle up back bit first because we need to know how big gap needs to be before we can do that, so we'll angle up back bit first.
That's a good start. Goes that way.
No rubber there. Right, well, we'll have got one upstairs. We've got a rubber upstairs for that. That bit we need to modify it because that's had a step down for original one. We'll have to cut that off, but we need to kind of hang this back bit now and see how it sits. He's got his own exhaust paste here. What we got? Exhaust system sealant. We're just going straight for it and hope that it fits. Oh my God, it's like glue. It's like fucking glue.
Yeah, get it sealer.
Yeah, that's gash, that stuff. Let's use our stuff. No, what that is, it's like glue. Like PVA glue. They've sent him a bottle of jizz. These want to go on here first. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh my God, that's baggy.
What?
That? What on earth? God, it's great baggy. Look at
The rubbers are fucking shit and all.
Why does this happen every single time we fit an exhaust what's supplied off shelf? Every single one of them's crap. Every one.
He's loosening a bit.
Well, they look like there's something like tips anyway. God,
No,
that's going to be a miracle if that gets hold of that, isn't it?
I don't think that is, because for me to be straight on that V-ball putting on the back there.
But I think V-balls are a bit forgiving. That's why people use them. They give you a bit of play. We'll see you in a sec.
These tips will be all over after a week.
I hate V-balls, I do. I hate the V-ball fitments. Yeah, put a bit of sealer on them and hope for the best.
Oh, look how battered they are and all.
What?
Look at V-ball here.
You know what that is, Connor? Not our problem. Our job is just to fit it. We might sound like we've been snobs, but this is what happens every single time we fit an exhaust system off shelf. Every single one of them fits like ass. Huh? You can still get them right easy. So the V-balls, look, even though that's on there wonky as out, it gives you a bit of forgiveness. That's why people like them. I can't stand the things. I can't stand the things, me. Like that is, it's on there, it's massively off. It's in a different postcode, it's that far off.
I don't even know if that one's going to seal.
I don't know if this one's going to seal. I mean, that one's on there, but absolutely gash. God, look at angle of that. It's like awful. Truly, truly awful. That about straight, yeah?
I have to loosen that and see if it'll come this way.
What? Can't work miracles, can I? If it don't fit, it don't fit. I ain't got all day to dick about.
Absolutely.
Look at the state of this. Boys and girls, this is the horriblest exhaust ever. Do not buy the Top Gear valved exhaust, one of these. It's truly, truly horrible. I'm not just saying that because I make exhaust. If it were amazing, I tell you. It's disgusting, it's horrible.
Just loosen these. Gone in.
As soon as I tighten that V-ball, it pulls it all wonky. Awful. Oh, look, I can still move that even though I've cramped it as tight as I can get it. So it is what it is. I can't get any better than that. Right, that clamp just closed the 3mm gap up. And I've seen it pull tips in, so. Yeah, that's not, oh my God, everything's miles off now. Look at this, we're all touching bumper. Oh, it all, what the? Boys, I'm just gonna pause this video here. This is gonna take a while. What an absolute bag of scrap.
Just have to loosen them.
Yeah, gonna have to. What a bag of scrap. We'll be back once I've got it something like, but I'll show you end result.
I want to get this middle.
Finally got it on there. My final verdict on this exhaust, garbage. Honestly, it really is, it's garbage. These V-ball fittings are awful. They still don't, even though they're maxed out, if you pulled on them, you could still get them to move. And the angles, what they sat at the moment, is not great at all. But we've had to do what we've had to do to get tips looking something like, which we have done. We have got the tips looking something like, but these are just, they're just not sat square at all. Luckily, they are V-balls, because if they weren't, you'd have never got them tips anything like. Is what it is. I'm guessing it were a cheap exhaust. This one, this slip joint here, were miles too big. Luckily, it comes with some good clamps, and it does clamp them up. So is it on there? Yeah, it's on there. My advice, put your money a little bit into something a little bit better. You'll be thankful, because if you would have fitted that on your drive, you'd have been spitting feathers by now. Obviously, we're professionals, we've got all the gear. We've had to, I say, we've got 3 of us here, all professionals, we've got all the gear, and we've had to bend it, twist it, tweak it, and mess around. If you were doing that laid on your back on axle stands, it wouldn't be a nice experience. But have a look, come and have a look, it's on there, come closer, crouch down, show them the thing. It's all on there. And it looks all right, we've made it respectable, and obviously we've modified the exhaust because it used to have a step down to go to original 2.5-inch exhaust. Well, this is now 3-inch all the way, so we have modified the end of exhaust, we've welded a bit on here. The whole thing now is 3-inch. What do I think the customer's going to think to it? I think he's going to hate it. I think it's going to end up having a silencer in it somewhere. I'm saying no more. Let's let it down and let's have a listen. Here we go then. This is 3-inch downpipe with the 3-inch Top Gear valved exhaust system. I'm expecting this to sound horrific. Let's have a listen. Right, initially it sounds better than the original one, so that's a good start. That's valves closed. That's a good start. Actually sounds a lot better. You know what? Happy to eat my words. I am happy to eat my words. That sounds a lot better than what stock system did. With the valve closed. When Carl opens it in a sec, things might change. Not doing it. That's not a good start, is it? Just check the thing. Fag lighter don't work in boot. No. No.
Put boot straight boot like how they say.
Well, we know valve wiring works because I've already had this in boot once. So I know that works. Fag lighter don't work in boot. Now you've got a light. Try it now. Oh! Oh! That's loud. He'll never... Oh, like a trumpet, like a trombone. Sounds way better. Sounds nice like that. If I were him, I'd never open them valves again. Well, it won't be because it don't work in boot. Fag lighter. And we figured out why his cigarette lighter don't work, so that one don't work neither. And that's because
They both want the same fuse.
they both want the same fuse. If I can get it. That's why. Fuse is popped. We'll chuck another fuse in it and she'll be golden.
Yeah, close.
We're lit up? Yeah, we're good. We're working. New fuse. Golden. Right, it's got to pull his glove box back in. Anyway, we've had a laugh. Let's get GoPro inside. Me and Connor are going to go for a drive in this for a laugh. Let's see what it actually sounds like on road. Right, it's going to be a short and sweet road test. We are not going to have time to do draggy. We're not going to have time to do 360 camera. Sadly, we are running low on time. Customer's going to be here any minute for it. But I do want to give you an inkling of what it sounds like. And I want to know myself, so. Sounds lovely with valves closed.
That's telling you turbo bar and all
As well?
that. Turbo pressure.
Where?
Here, look. It says 0.6
yeah,
bar.
Turbo bar, yeah. Built-in boost gauge. I think it's the first time I've had to go in one of these, to be honest. So. Sounds lovely with valves closed. They'd be happy with that. I'm just worried about when you flick them open. Should we get them open?
Yeah. Oh dear.
Instant green Skoda and instant trumpet. I bet it'll sound nice going through gears under load, but it's not that bad. It's not too bad. I've heard worse. It's not too bad. It's not great. But it'll sound nice when it changes gears. It'll get some nice cracks.
Yeah.
Asbo.
Yeah.
Absolute Asbo in it. Savagely loud.
Yeah.
Pure Asbo.
Oh, fast though, isn't it?
Will be fairly quick. Everything's digital. Where's all my dials gone? Like, how do you even turn bloody heaters on? How do I get aircon
Also,
on?
it looks nice. I don't like it, me.
I like it. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but as a first-time sitter in it, I'm like, how on earth do you work it all like? I don't even know how to turn aircon on. Oh God, that's loud. That.
Yeah, it is. Sounds like a 8-foot fart box.
Like a right fart box. It'll sound nice now.
Yeah.
You know, they.
That sounds nice.
It sounds alright, but
It's quick, this.
it wants another silencer in it, in my opinion. It wants that little bullet's res chopping out, and it wants another box putting in, doesn't it? No, a mid-res, doesn't it? And that would sort a lot of that problem out. It sounds very raspy.
As gay as this is going to sound, I like it.
You can tell age difference, can't you? Because I certainly don't like it. It's not for me. Not for me at all. Now, if you close them valves, wherever the fob's gone, I bet it'll sound lovely. Wants another box
Bridge
in it.
test.
Oh God, wrap valves up at bridge test.
Yeah.
This is where I'd want front tinted windows and no one to see me.
Yeah. That's loud.
Great loud. Insanely loud. I'm having valves closed. Can't deal with that embarrassment any longer.
I like it, me.
Do you?
Yeah, I really do.
How? It
I don't
sounds
know why.
toneless
I really
and
don't
raspy
know.
and horrible. This is valve closed. much better. I mean, it still doesn't sound great with that exhaust, to be honest, with that close, but I think a lot of it's to do with silence design.
Yeah.
Just bear in mind, although yeah, I have ripped him a new arsehole for this exhaust and told you how crap it is, that exhaust not really designed to be mated to a 3-inch downpipe. That's designed to link to a standard catback with a GPF on, and they're trying to get as much noise as possible. So it probably would have sounded all right with GPF on. It's kind of a bit of a mismatch here. I mean, if customer would have asked me for advice, I would have given him. I'd have told him that exhaust is probably not the right option for this with a downpipe, but it's not all end of the world. You could chop that bullet res out and you could put a decent size-ish mid box there, and I think it would solve a lot of problem with this. Like, it would get rid of a lot of that rasp. I guess one thing to do in it is, it's his car, let him drive it. If he likes it, he likes it. Connor likes it, so he might like it. If he likes it, he likes it. If he doesn't, he can get back in touch and we'll see what we can do for him. So as you can probably tell, he's been and had it mapped. It's got a little bit of a crackle overrun going off, but it's probably a shop record. It's back in 1 day's time to have a silencer put in. It's a little bit too loud, as we said earlier. So yeah, we're gonna try and get rid of that raspiness, that trumpet sound. We're gonna probably cut that bullet res out and probably put a proper silencer in there. So let's give it a go, see if we can tone it down a little bit. So usually when I build these, I'd usually put a silencer in this section, but as you can see, pipe already sits really low. If you put a silencer in, it'll be hanging low, so that's not doable without chopping all pipe up, which we're not doing. So the plan is we're going to get rid of that bullet res there, which I'm almost certain is doing next to nothing. We're going to get rid of that, and we're going to put a 5-inch silencer, about 16-inch long, in that section there, and I think that'll do the job, because we're only trying to get rid of trumpet noise. We're not trying to kill all noise. He likes the sound, but we're just trying to get rid of the trumpet noise. So doing that should give us a bit of a deeper tone. Also should get rid of that trumpet sound without killing everything. So that's the plan. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that, and we'll give it a whirl. Right, silencer is in. Let's let it down. Let's see what it sounds like now. We might take this a run because he's had it stage 2 now, so it's a little bit quicker than the other day. 380 horsepower, got a bit of overrun on it, so we might take this a run in a second. Let's see what it sounds like. Right, so let's go and see. So I do think it's still got a little bit of a trumpety noise, but I feel like we've took 70% of it away, which would be a lot more livable, I think. I have got like the biggest box I could get in there. I probably could have got a touch bigger, but I think we'll be alright. I didn't want to kill too much noise. What did I do with fob? Yeah, so quiet mode should be relatively quiet now. It's running 2 silencers. So we're in valve open mode at the minute. Insight for you. Obviously we fit this exhaust, it didn't fit great, it fit like shit actually.
Don't buy shitters.
We thought it would have been like an 800-900 quid exhaust, which would be cheap for a valved exhaust. Turns out it cost him 1,500 quid. Now 1,500 quid, he could have had one of ours, we could have made him one that were absolutely pucker from the get-go. So obviously we paid him for all installation and fixing fuse and messing about with it for ages. Did I say paid him then?
Yeah.
Charged him. Well, we didn't pay him. Sorry, we charged him for all that. And then obviously he's now come back. We've put a silencer in it again. We've charged him for that. So he's in deep into this exhaust.
1,500 quid would have got him ours, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Full cat back.
It's better. It's definitely better. It's a little bit more raspy. What this needs now, if he wants to get that even better than that, it's going to need that mid-pipe reworking. It's going to need another resonator putting in sort of in that tunnel bit, but the pipe sits too low, so I don't know. I'm guessing he's just going to have a driver at himself, see what he thinks. It's definitely better. Or other option would be we could put another one in downpipe section. I don't know. We'll let him see what he thinks. Yeah, he's in deep in this exhaust. If I'd have made one and it sounded like that, obviously I'd have sorted it. I'd have just put in a box in. Either way, 380 horsepower now, stage 2 tuned. Should be a ripper.
Oh.
It's still not perfect, is it?
No.
At all.
I have a feeling it's going to be fast, mate.
Fast.
Oh.
Definitely sounds better under load.
Rips.
Obviously he's got overrun on it now as well. I don't know if you can hear overrun on camera, but he has got overrun on it now. Hear it gear down a little bit there, can't you? Quick car, no doubt about it. It is better. Sounds well. Next windows down to here. So what have we learned from this video then? What we've learned is if you are going to do exhaust on one of these, they are quite loud, even with a silencer in.
That sounds devilish.
Absolutely savage sound, isn't it? What have we learned then? Yeah, we've learned that these are quite a loud engine, so if you are going to do this, you are going to need a silencer and exhaust if you don't want it absolutely savage. Overrun's nice, so it's not too much. Quick, innit?
You know what we should have done? We should have done drag it. We didn't do it over there.
I've left it all at home. Otherwise I would have done. I would have done drag it on this, folks, if I'd have brought it, but left all the camera stuff at home. We're actually filming on my phone right now because I'm a plonker. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. I feel like we've got enough in there. We've got a fair bit covered. Let me know in the comments. Do you like it? We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.